Alright, welcome back to Season 2 of ReZero, Part 1, the final episode of Part 1, Last time, Attella showed up. We talked to all the other, we talked to every single witch now. Sloth and Lust were introduced. From what I can see, all of these witches suck, all equally. They cannot be trusted. They were never to be trusted. Even Echidna, in the end, sorta got, greedy. Because she's the witch of greed. You can't change the fact that they're still witches and they still do horrible shit to people just because they can. I don't know what the reasons are for being the way they are, but these witches cannot be trusted at all. They create horrible monsters. They create fucking life. They screw people over. They really don't care about anything. I don't think they do. Maybe some of them do, but some of them so far, like half of them, the ones we've kind of gotten to know a little bit more about, it's not looking too good for the witches, They don't have a lot of redeeming qualities, do they? Except for Echidna, And her benefit is beauty, Final episode of Part 1. ReZero Season 2. It's been a wild ride, honestly. It's been a wild ride, and I'm kind of glad to get off, do some new stuff, But it was nice to see Subaru again. It was nice to do all of this again. But I'm ready to get off, let's get Attella here. Let's see what she has to say. Let's end it on a high note, though. All right. So, are we ready? Are we ready? Let's do this. I'll have my final thoughts afterwards, but I want to get into this last episode. Then we can fully digest. Because maybe a character will do something in this episode that will, greatly change my opinion of them. Who knows? But so far, the new characters have been interesting. I just kind of want to wait until Part 2 before I say anything about them, because we're only, halfway through. This is kind of Echidna's season, isn't it? Though this part, at least. I think it's all about to come to a conclusion here. At least. I think Subaru is done with Echidna. But let's see what happens in ReZero Season 2, Episode 13. Made it past all those barriers to enter the Castle of Dreams. Talk about rude. She just wants to talk to her lovey-dovey boyfriend. Hey, honey. What do you want from me? For so long, I've loved you. And no one else. Stop. I love you. Stop it. I have loved you, only you, for so long. I said stop, damn it! Well, you and Echidna are insane. I've had it with you both! I won't accept help from any of you! I find a way to fix everything myself. Isn't that good enough for you? And you're just gonna keep dying over and over, and making everyone cry? Really? Must be nice to be you. No matter how everyone else feels, you can always make the excuse that you're suffering the most. Are you trying to gaslight me? Are the witches seriously trying to gaslight you? Fuck out of here. I'm saying that deciding you're the only one who needs to suffer is cowardly. That twisted thinking makes you more vile than any witch. Stop gaslighting me, Minerva! It's really ungrateful to her. What? You're on her side? I can't believe this shit. You guys all suck. Ungrateful? What the hell? Right, Subaru? You're the one who made me like this! Right? All the pain, all the suffering, all of it, everything only happens to me. If I had done nothing, would anything be different? Aren't I stuck with a horrible future anyway? Who else but me would have done all the things I've done? Don't suffer. Don't look sad. You have the nerve to love. So that's what it all comes down to. You're that desperate for me to love you? No. Love yourself more. Whoa. Are you giving moral advice? What the hell did you say? Don't be hurt. Don't grieve. Treasure yourself more. You're the one who gave me the ability to return by death. I love you, so I want you to love yourself and protect yourself. If I lost this ability out of love for myself, what would I even have left? There's nothing I can use but my own life. As long as I get hurt more than anyone else, I can protect them. No one else will have to suffer at all. It's not like anyone cares what happens to a loser like me, right? No matter how bad I get beaten up. As long as everyone else makes it to the future. As long as we can start tomorrow without losing anyone, then Rem is gone. If I had been stronger, if I had put myself on the front lines, without worrying what might happen to me, I could have prevented it. That is true, though. I don't want to lose anyone the way I lost Rem. Echidna is so turned off right now. Shit, dry as fuck. Look at you, crying, wailing, trying to handle everything on your own. You're acting just like a lonely little child. Fuck all of you! Baru, you're crying? Look how much someone made you cry, you poor thing. So who made you cry? they're all scared of her. But they kick their ass. I love you. Shut your ass up. It's because you gave me everything. What? That's why I... Stop it! Baru? Ah, that is indeed one option, Natsuki Subaru. They're all fighting with each other! This will be a piece of cake! I love cake! Baru made his own choice. You stay out of the way, Nerva. I won't allow self-harm, suicide, or murder to happen in my presence! Emotionally, I'm on the boys' side too. They're all picking sides now! And I'm on Typhon's side too. Make up your lazy-ass mind. Such is sloth. Why haven't you realized that you should be included among the ones you wish to save? It should be so obvious. What could you have possibly seen in those two trials? I don't know, you tell me! Oh god, their voices. No matter what I believe, no matter what I wish for, Rem! Oh no, Amelia and Rem, no, their voices. I don't want to die. See? That's how you really feel. Thank you, Minerva. Fuck. What now? I feel like we're at a impasse here, you know? Is there any value in my life? Oh, what can I do except die and repeat everything? Any of you guys got an answer? Can I really believe that the people I like also like me? I knew he was gonna say that. Fuck, dude, we're too similar, Subaru. I allow it. You are the one who saved me. So I will allow you to be saved too. It is my wish for you to be saved. We're having a heart-to-heart with the fucking witches. Are you serious? Minerva aside, I'm more surprised by the way you two just acted. Fucking stepped on. You know, Subaru made some pretty big boasts to me, so I'd love to see him at least try to follow through on them. Okay, it's a challenge then! What the fuck is this? What is the relationship between Subaru and these witches? You even used the faceless bride. Whatever for? No reason. I just think love is important. Even if he doesn't want to see it. There is love there. And I can't stand to see it taken and not returned. Aww, these evil witches, aww. Sekhmet and Typhon respected his wishes. Minerva healed him. Daphne helped prolong his life. Carmilla used her authority to make him aware of the love he didn't see. So while each of you may have your own reasons, you all wish to help Natsuki Subaru. What about you, Echidna? This is truly interesting. Don't you agree? Seriously, what's the deal with all of you? Yeah! What's up with you guys? I can't understand or agree with almost any of your reasons for backing me. No wonder they call you witches. Since you're back to vilifying us, shall I assume you've recovered your strength? I don't even know what to do anymore. Then let me ask you this, Natsuki Subaru. If I lend you my assistance, you can be assured that you arrive at a future in which you save the ones you want to save. If you don't know what you should do, would you extend your hand to me? She's gonna try again. I'll take you to a future you desire, without fail. You have my word. I'm curious what he's gonna do here. Echidna, I'm afraid of getting hurt. I hate hurting, suffering, and being sad. I don't want to feel pain. I don't want to see terrible things happen to anyone else. You could never be a Maguka, Subaru. I don't want to die. So, since sacrifice is a prerequisite to taking your hand, I can't take it again. Damn. If I might have any value to them beyond my own death, I'm going to look forward to it. I'm gonna look for it. Shit. I'm gonna look for it. I'm going to... You know what? Read the whole fucking thing again. If I might have any value to them beyond my own death, I'm going to look for it. If I can find it, I have a feeling I can repay them in some way other than death. That path is lined with thorns. If you thought of your death as a tool, your heart will be all you needed to offer. But to deny that and claim both your heart and your other people's futures would be exceedingly difficult. And above all, greedy? Aw, Echidna. I love you, baby. Sure that you saved me time and time again. No matter what you had in mind, that part is true. It is true. Oh, Echidna. That poor, stupid Garfield fears the outside world. Why are we talking about him now? What? To free him from his circumstances, you have to break that spell. Well, I'm just being a sore, meddling loser. I don't want you thinking all the other witches were good at heart. But only Echidna was evil to the end. Evil ass. It's true, I am a girl, and that I'm fond of you after all. Fucking punch my teeth in. You're all monsters beyond my comprehension. We'll never understand each other, and I doubt I could ever like you. But thanks for being willing to let me die. Thanks for not letting me die. You guys are all weird. Thanks for letting me hear those precious voices I needed to hear. I do thank you for that. Wow. What do you have to say? What's your deal? I don't understand you. But it's the fact that the return by death power you gave me has saved me many times. If not relying on it too much is what it takes to love myself. I can't say that'll be easy. But I'll try to like myself a little more. Like you said. You'll be alright? Yeah. Compared to dying, it's nothing. Wow. We got this mutual, like, ceasefire going on with the witches. Fight alongside the people who care about you. Don't forget that there are people who grieve when you die. You're supposed to be the witch of envy, not the witch of heartfelt compliments. Like, what? And one day, you must come to kill me. You look extremely like Amelia. Like, what the fuck? I'm going to save you. I was about to say, is that it, really? Oh, Attella. Otto! Hey! You got a friend in me. How did you find me, Otto? We got a bro sense going on. Such a beautiful creature. Otto, what the fuck? This man's speaking to animals now. What the? Oh my god. Oh my god, Otto, you're a trip. You're a trip, dude. What did Partridge say? You really don't know? You speak land dragon? Oh my god. Now listen. Leaping to save someone when you think they're in danger. Saving them regardless of the risk to yourself. And smiling when they wake up. I believe the feelings behind that are the same. Whether you're a human or a land dragon. You're beyond dense. Must be nice to be you. Maybe it is nice to be Natsuki Subaru. Natsuki-san. No, it's not what you think. Just the timing. God damn it, who left this bowl of cut onions here? I see. You actually like me, huh? Never thought you'd be the first one I learned that from. I probably just said the N-word in Land Dragon. People like you, Subaru. Does this mean I passed the second trial? Man, damn, you just touched it and it made you projectile vomit. Wait, is it locked? Oh no. Did I lose my qualification? Why? Echidna! That nasty little... Echidna, you troll! Oh my god. You suck, dude. Such a dick. Want a Sprite cranberry? A way to leave the sanctuary without going through the graveyard. That is quite the bold suggestion. I do believe this might not be the first time. It's the first time we've discussed this. It'd be pointless to even try to count how many times we've interrogated each other now. It would seem you have quite the history with me. I learned a lot of other stuff too. Like the facility Ryuzu-san is in, Garfield is the apostle of greed. Well, that's splendid indeed! To forego the graveyard seems awfully cowardly. Do you have a reason for such haste? Can't bear to watch Amelia keep going in there and getting hurt. Surely you don't mean to say it would pain you to undergo it for her. That's not the case, truly. If you truly love Amelia, it should be a simple task for you. Amelia should come first, yourself after. Am I wrong? Fuck out of here, Roswell. We had a whole group of witches tell us the exact opposite. I see you still have not sharpened your resolve enough. Fuck you, Roswell. Just a little, yes. I had just a little of hope. That maybe, just maybe, I could see the future I desired. But you have yet to even stand at the starting line of your resolve. Fuck you! The starting line of my resolve? I don't know what that means. What do you think I expect you to possess the will to carry out your objective, even if it means trampling on Amelia-sama's will. Understand? If you truly do it all for Amelia-sama's sake, then you must ignore what Amelia-sama wants. A child who dreams of a childish paradise is not capable of resolve necessary to walk through the hell you must choose. Solely backwards, isn't it? If it's for Amelia, there is life. So as long as there is life, there is a future. As long as there is future, there is hope. So as long as there is hope, there is a possibility. As long as there's a possibility, people can be saved. Am I wrong? You lost me, dude. Nothing to say in response, I see. Bro, I should push it into that fucking fireplace. How many more times must you disappoint me? In that case, while you work on sharpening your resolve, let me press you on one more matter. I believe you've already faced many of the problems that arise within this sanctuary, but those problems are not limited to the sanctuary alone. I mean the mansion? You know about... Of course. I hired them. Like, say it. Just say it, dude. Say it. The order to have assassins attack the mansion came from me personally, after all. Yep. Bitch-ass Roswell. I knew it! Wait, hang on a second. It was you? Did you ever trust this guy? Like, honestly. To help sharpen your resolve. My resolve? Even with your authority, you cannot save both. Ooh! You must decide which is more important to you. Once you make that choice, you can never take it back. Eventually, you will be perfected as a being who can only save one and no others. Yeah, time to push him in the fireplace. No one is on your side. Yes, indeed, I've been insane for a long time. Ever since the moment I was enchanted by those eyes 400 years ago, I've been insane. 400 years ago? Natsuki Subaru, why aren't you insane yet? To overcome circumstances that one must be insane to face, to walk the path of isolation, the human heart is only a hindrance. So I will force it upon you. He needs to die. He's done. He's done. What are you trying to do? Wait, please. Please forgive me. It was all my fault, so... Raise your head, Subaru-kun. Nothing is your fault. You're wrong! I want to do what you said, but I can't. I lost the qualification to undergo the trial. What? Please. Setting the assassins on the mansion won't do any good. No matter who dies, it won't. So please. No, I refuse. In fact, now I see an even greater need to do so. If you truly wish it, Echidna will surely restore your qualification. That is the nature of her greedy personality. You can get that qualification back. You can fix this. Therefore, my actions will not change. I will continue to corner you, to sharpen your resolve, until you are perfected. Don't get conceited, Natsuki Subaru. You're not the only one who understands Echidna. If you hate me, then make me the only one you hate you. I could never hate you. You're my hope. The only ones who allow me to feel any kind of hope are you and Ram. From the bottom of my heart, I believe in you. You are sick. I don't even think Echidna wants this. I will never be like you. I'm human. I'll always be human. Yuck. Yuck. This episode should have ended like a few minutes ago. Thought we were gonna have a nice ending, but no. We also had to come in and fuck it all up. What am I supposed to do? What do I 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 do? Would you like me to tell you what you should do? Otto? What are you doing here? Let's put that aside for the moment. We need to talk about you first. You were deliriously muttering to yourself, with a face like someone about to die. You always seem to find me when I'm in the freakiest states. You're at your wit's end, right? And you want to know what you should do? Just leave it to me. Leave what to you? Now listen, this will take preparation. Yes, first, take a long, deep breath. Quickly now. Oh, Otto. Yo, Otto, don't strike Master like that, okay? He's been trying to do that for so long. Stop trying to put on a tough front around your friends, Natsuki Subaru. That's it? Oh man, I really want to go to part 2 now. I'm gonna be honest, I want to go to part 2 now. Oh my god, really? Fucking hilarious how the season started with Otto and now it ends with Otto. Oh my god, this season, this whole part was made to spite me. All my expectations thrown out the window. This is probably the most important part of the video. So I hope you didn't click off as soon as I was done reacting to the final episode. I love this final episode. I'm gonna say it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. The message, loving yourself. So I'm guessing that's gonna be a big part of the last part, you know, the last 13 episodes. It's gonna be loving yourself. But Roswell, fucking Roswell, dude, I knew it. Fucking Roswell. He technically is just the bad guy. He's worse than Echidna. What? Like, but he's following her. What? What does that mean? Like, who are you doing this for? You suck, Roswell. Such a dick. I kind of knew it from the beginning. I feel like before he was... you know what? Fuck Roswell. I don't care. Anything I could say that may make him look better still ends up at fuck Roswell. You know, fuck Roswell. All my homies hate Roswell. He sucks. Ram, why do you like him? He's a fucking clown, dude. He's the one running this clown show of a series. And I hate it. I hate that he has this much power over Subaru. He fucking sucks. Every time. He put him in this lose-lose scenario just to make him stronger. Just to devoid him of human empathy. Like, fuck you. What is your issue? What do you want? Like, dude, couldn't you just get it on your own? Can't do anything on his own. Fucking lazy. I like all the witches, though. All the witches in this episode, they were sweet, you know? For unempathetic, devoid of human emotion, evil, Satan incarnate witches, you know. They had some good advice at the end. They all made really good points. They all conflicted with each other, but they all made each their very own point. Like, Minerva doesn't want Subaru to die. Attella wants Subaru to love himself. Echidna wants Subaru to use his return by death as a tool. Carmilla wants Subaru to experience love, I guess. They all had different opinions, and they were kind of fighting with each other. But they all agreed on one thing. They want to help him. Which is odd. Like, what? I don't know. I wouldn't turn my back on them, though. I wouldn't. No. After the Echidna experience, no. I don't want the other experience of the other 6, you know? Why do they hate Attella, though? What, because she killed them? Like, get good. Get good. She has a, like, 1 to 6 KD ratio. Get good. But Attella, I don't know. Some of them seem to like her. Some of them don't. Satella's a mystery. We don't know what she wants. We don't know if her intentions are good or bad. We don't know what the fuck she wants. She wants Subaru to love himself? Huh? Like, you're gonna have to add a little bit more for that to make any sense. Like, why are you doing all of this? Why? I'm pretty sure all the other witches are confused too. I think Echidna said something like, don't try to understand her. Like, she's kind of loco, you know? No Amelia in this episode. That's odd. No Amelia in the final episode of part 1? Really? Unless Amelia takes the show in part 2, you know? I think this episode had a really good message. Subaru just can't keep dying and using himself as a tool. Attella actually made a really, really good point. Why don't you include yourself among the people you wish to save? Like, why did she make this such a good point? I don't know why she made that point, but I guess, yeah, I guess even I got caught up in the, okay, we gotta use this power to save everyone, you know? I mean, it doesn't really matter if you die, you know, you could just come back, you know, respawn. But he's experiencing all of this insanity too, and it nearly drives him insane every time. Like, Subaru needs to take care of himself too, because if he keeps going on like this, he's just gonna damage himself, and he won't be able to save anyone. I think Roswell wants him to do that. He wants him to use his power as a tool. He wants Subaru to be his tool. We've watched a lot of ReZero on this channel, I know, and that's kind of one thing I regret. I did sort of get burnt out on the series, but I continued on, and as you could tell throughout the entire series, I was getting not really angry, but just tired. Like, there was an obvious, like, formula that I had gotten to know with ReZero, and I started to get more and more tired. But I'm also thinking that it has to do with a lot of the personal stuff that was happening during the time. But stuff is always happening in the background. I mean, I am human after all. I'm not just a content machine. And I was recording ReZero in April almost. This was a dark period of my life, and it's now this thing that I can't ignore. And that's why I'm saying I'm going to take the time away from the internet for a while. I'm not even saying YouTube. It's now just a me versus the internet problem. Having the internet as my only source of, like, human interaction was not good for me. I'm going to be taking a lot of time to reconnect with a lot of friends, and I'm going to tie this back to ReZero, don't worry. The last episode, it ends with, you know, Subaru wondering what the fuck to do, and that is me in this situation. I am Subaru. OMG, he's literally me. Yeah, I never usually get like that with a character, but this time I feel like he just struck too close to home a lot of different times. And out of nowhere, fucking Otto pops out. fucking Otto pops out. And then he just fucking socks him. Just fucking wails on him. And he says a great line. Stop trying to put up a tough act around your friends. And I think I definitely needed to hear that, because I really do put on a tough act for the people I'm closest to. I've been doing that for the past few years. I wouldn't say I hate this channel. Let me make that extremely clear. It's just that when I watch the videos here compared to older YouTube videos that I made in the past, I just do not recognize myself. A lot of these videos, I feel like I'm putting on this act. And I'm not saying all my shit is scripted and I've been faking. It's just that there has been points where I've been forcing it out of me more than I should have. And I've been putting on this fucking act. I was still trying to joke, and I never really took anything seriously. Like, I've always had issues. This is not a new thing that happened with 2020, but I started to ignore them a lot more. And it worked for a while. I kept a lot of the dark thoughts that I had to myself. Just like Subaru, I thought, like, no one should have to experience this. No one should have to hear this. I'm fine just taking this on my own. That was what Attella was talking about. That Subaru will go out of his way to lift up everyone else in his life, but he does not see himself as worthy of any of that at all. He does not see himself worthy of any love, anything at all. That is exactly how I felt pretty much half of my life. I don't know. You feel like everyone else deserves to be happy, and you suffer for their sake. You keep your problems to yourself for their sake, because you want them to remain happy, you know? You feel worthless, you know, in the eyes of everyone you care about. You just put off saying a lot of shit because you think that, hey, if I can't be happy, they can at least be happy. I think that's what Subaru is thinking a lot. He's just like, okay, I'll be this tool for everyone. I'll lift everyone else up. Like, I'm the only one who has to suffer. Suffering is a fucking theme on this goddamn channel, pretty much. We have characters like goddamn Hamura and Madoka. That's another good example. And that's probably why Hamura and Subaru are at the top of my tier list, because they are just me. This idea of suffering for other people all ties back to like that self-love that Attella was talking about. Love yourself, you know? And it's fucking hard, alright? It's fucking hard to love yourself. It's been hard for me to do that. I like myself, but a lot of the past 3 years has just been fake self-confidence, and it's helped me survive. I'm not even gonna lie, it has helped me in some pretty tough situations, and it has toughened me out for sure. But that's the thing, you can't just keep surviving, you need to live too. And a lot of what I've been doing is surviving, and I've had too many close calls. I can do this on my own. I don't need anyone else. I only have to suffer. That mentality nearly killed me at least like 5 different times. I grew up with the you don't need anyone, you can't depend on anyone, and you need to be on your own. And individuality and like being your own person is really important. But guys, if there's any fucking lesson that I could ever give, like, I've always wanted to leave some sort of impact on YouTube, but obviously I've never really done that. I don't think any of my videos have really had an influence on anything ever. If there is one lesson that I've learned, because I don't have a lot of lessons that I've learned, I'm still learning them, but if there's one that I've needed beaten into me over and over again, it's that you cannot be alone, alright? People need other people to survive. I am so goddamn lucky to have at least some people in my life who were there for me. I had a lot of people who weren't there, and it's because stuff was hard for them too. I get that. It's hard to be there for each other. I've been on this site nearly 8 years now, and I've been a YouTuber for at least 6 to 7 of those years. I don't know if that should be accomplishment or sad, but I'll take it as a blessing, because a lot of the stuff I've done on YouTube did lead to a lot of friendships, still continue on to this day somehow, and I don't know fucking why at all these people put up with me for as long as they have. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. Tying it back to ReZero, I think that self-love is important, but I think also having people there for you is important. You're gonna end up in Amelia if you you're gonna end up like Amelia if you don't have people around you. Okay, can you shut up, you little brat? I don't regret reacting to ReZero, even if you guys are probably burnt down on the series too. Eventually, when we get to it, we can go into the final 12 episodes together. This half of the season, honestly, it's just setup, you know, but I'm gonna be glad and probably amazed when we get back into season 2. Straight to the point, we're gonna get straight back into it. Like I said, I'm gonna take the time to try and get out of this dark place I've been in. I did record Isekai Quartet. For some reason, that was the one series I did finish. I'm gonna be posting 2 more Isekai Quartet videos. I watched a few episodes of Panty and Stocking, so I'm gonna upload that reaction. But I'm gonna take it slow because I want to come back near the end of October. If you didn't get the hint, I'm sorry that you're stupid. Near the end of October, I think we're making a full return. And that's when I'm gonna start back ReZero Season 2. And I'm gonna try and finish it by the end of the year. But no guarantees, but that's what I want to do. And I think I should take the steps to make it happen instead of hoping for it, because I was doing a lot of that for the past few months. Isekai Quartet videos, I think I might record some Overlord and episode 1 of the Tanya anime. By the time I'm done with all of that, I will have a bunch of episodes of Made in Abyss, because I have put off that series since 2020. But we're gonna watch it dubbed. Alright, sorry. Fuck you. I don't want to get copyright striked again. Sorry. But yeah, that was ReZero Season 2, episode number 13. The end of part 1. I'm sorry for getting emotional. I got really emotional near the end. But yeah, I will see you guys. Hopefully for the other stuff I do. I hope you guys aren't just here for ReZero, you know. Well, I mean, judging by the view count, you probably are, but yeah. I will see you guys for Season 2, Part 2. Alright. See you guys.